Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelby, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my new video. If you do end up liking this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so every time I upload a new video, you will be notified. With that being said, let's get the review going. I guess my cat Thor here wants to make an appearance today. You want to be the guest today? Alright. Okay, so let's get into the review. The review that I'm going to be doing is on The Perfect Husband by Lisa Gardner. I actually heard about this book because the book club I'm a part of on Facebook, that's the book as a group that we selected to read. And I'm very glad that we had to read this book because I loved this book from the very first page. It really draws you in, it's really exciting, the plot is never boring. It did feel a little slow in the beginning, but after about the first 100 pages, I would say, it really picked up. And I think if you're into thrillers with great twists and stuff in them, you will really enjoy this book. And also, a side note, you might see me peeking at my notes here. I did get this notebook while I was in North Dakota. It was $9.99 on Amazon, and it's really great. It has sections where I can talk about the plot and characters and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that with this, my reviews will be just a little bit more organized and kind of plotted out. So the main character in this book is Tess. For a while she does go by Angela, and that is because she is on the run from her husband, who was very controlling, very narcissistic, definitely very sociopathic tendencies, and she discovers that her husband, whose name is Jim, had killed 10 women, and she actually reported him to the police, and he was arrested and thrown in jail. And when he was going to jail, he had told her that he was going to get out and he was going to kill her and take their daughter, Sam. So she decides to flee to Arizona, where she comes across this former Marine named JT, and she asks him to train her. She doesn't give him her real name yet, and eventually, with JT's sister Marion, who is an agent and figures out who she is, he basically tells her, you need to tell me the whole story about yourself. So then she confesses who she really is, why she wanted his help, and he said he would give her 1 month of training to get her ready for when her husband comes after her. And during this time, while Tess is being trained by JT, Sam is in protective custody with an FBI agent who is working the case, and you find out pretty early in the plot that Jim, her ex-husband, escapes prison by killing 2 prison guards and walking out in their police uniforms. So it's kind of really a game of like cat and mouse, of seeing how it's really going to all unfold. So once Tess finds this out, it kind of determines her that much more to train as hard as she can with JT and really get ready to prepare for the encounter that she'll face. JT is one crazy character. You kind of hate him at times, just because of how his attitude is towards Tess in the beginning, and you also find out that he lost his wife and son in a car accident, so he suffers with a drinking problem. But it's really beautiful to see throughout this book how JT and Tess's relationship kind of progresses throughout the book, and I just ended up really loving the relationship that they ended up having. And something else that was really amazing to read about throughout this book was the transformation of Tess. When you're first introduced to Tess, and when she first starts training with JT, she's kind of very timid, very stuck in the past of what her duties were as Jim's wife. And just as her training is going, she's becoming stronger and just she's changing. And it kind of reminded me of the movie Enough, that one with Jennifer Lopez, where she escapes her abusive husband, and you know, in the end she ends up having a confrontation with him. So I think that's really kind of what made me like it so much too, was it just reminded me of that. Something that kind of had confused me at first as to why these 2 characters were relevant in the story was Edith and Martha. I just remember reading, because it goes between characters, so it'll go with Tess, JT, and Marion, and then it'll go to Jim, then it'll go with the FBI agents, and then it would go to Edith and Martha. And I just remember when I would be like, okay, why are these 2 characters relevant? You will see why they are relevant, and it is crazy. So if you haven't gathered at this point if I would recommend this book, 100% yes, I would recommend this book. Like I said, if you enjoy thrillers, you would really enjoy this. It's a little bit slow in the beginning, like I said, but after it kind of picks up, I couldn't stop reading it. I finished it within a matter of a few days. So yes, I'm really happy that my book club had picked this book to read, and I definitely think I will be checking out more books from Lisa Gardner. And that is the review on The Perfect Husband. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you did like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And be on the lookout for my next review on The Boyfriend Project, which I'm about to finish, so I'll probably have that up the following Friday. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.